Hello, LGBTQ plus DL men, women who secretly love us and support us. And if you don't identify with any of those labels, you're still free to subscribe to the channel. So before we get into the depths of this video, I guess you can say, I want to say that if you are new to the channel, it may be in your best intention to subscribe to the channel, for the reason that when this channel is monetized, the first paycheck is going out to a lucky subscriber. It's being gifted to a lucky subscriber. So if you would like to subscribe so that you can enter for a chance to win some moolah, some ching-a-ling-a-ling-a-ling, some cash, go ahead and subscribe. Interact with the video, because you know that the more likes, the more interactions, the more watch time, the bigger the check. And so this is a way that the channel could give back for subscribers subscribing. Also, I have recently gained subscribers, and I am so grateful for you all that have subscribed. Anyway, let's get into the topic of this video.
Oh my God, this Nikki! I love you, Nikki!
You know, spirit is always with me, because prior to me starting the recording of this video, everybody was playing in the background. Anyway, I heard that I should, well, it's not that I heard that I should do this, but it's kind of like this feeling that I should do this, that I should say what I'm about to say. And what I had heard was, what was it? I'm fat like the rest of you bitches that be pretending y'all thick. I don't know why that came about. And then also, I heard something like a bull going, or like a bull going like that. But I want to say this. I'm in the house where my great grandmother used to be in this house, and yeah, she was a Taurus. So I'm not sure if that's something related to Taurus or something, or a sign maybe from her. Anyway, let's get into some things about these musical things like that. Oh, it's dusty, but anyway, play! Featuring Future, okay. Press play. Song got a bitch wanting to twerk already. Don't even know the lyrics yet, and I already bopping like I know the lyrics. I do that with every Nicki song though, I think. Press play. Ooh, ooh. A big booty. Told y'all what to twerk. When I leave the Gag City, I go to Pluto. Hold on. It ain't a hate trade if you can duck it. Oh. It's definitely giving Nicki, yes. I think that's the Nicki that everybody loves, that Nicki. Like, everybody love that Nicki because that Nicki gets in her bag and she gag bitches.
So hold on, that was like a first listen, but now I have to like really listen to it. So I gotta like listen to it. You know what I'm saying? Because it's one thing to actually like be listening to it for the camera, you know, and things like that. But to actually listen to it, because I gotta get into the lyricism and you know, she gagged with Future on it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, they did. Hold on. So it's about to be 3:30 a.m. and I had to listen to it like a couple more times, and then I heard a challenge from the ancestors. So you know, I'm probably gonna more than likely, you know, my ancestors they help. They help. Especially when it comes to, you know, not only my spiritual growth, but you know, when I am wanting to achieve something. So anyway, yo, she even had the part in there about the guinea pig, and y'all know, like per station head, that's what she was referring to. So I do want to say something about that because I just tweeted something, right? And I think it's important that I do say it in this video because I like, unlike some punk pussy bitches that probably wouldn't say it, I'm going to say it. Um, I noticed, right, that the person that said what I said on the tweet, it's probably not going to be verbatim, but I said that her referring to, you know, she's not going to put herself underneath her icon, underneath somebody she idolizes. I was thinking about another video that I did. So the person that was saying that they're not going to put themselves under a person that they idolize, I think that another op that Nikki had also probably felt the same way, right? And but I think both of these women, and I think both of these women are also, they also understand that Nikki has had a huge impact on the music industry, on music and what music is, what rap is. She's had a huge impact because many times when you would hear rappers rapping songs, they wouldn't do a lot of singing and rapping at the same time. But they, I mean, when Nikki came into the game, um, I was just listening to her song, "Do You Hear Me?" or "Can You Hear Me?" I think that that song, right? Is it "Can You Hear Me?" I actually, that's like one of my, it has to be in my top tens, like of a song that is kind of like a no skip. Like I had to listen to it, but I wouldn't say I forgot about it. I just hadn't listened to it in a while, right? But it's one of those songs that I just remember as being like a song that I saw a tweet of somebody asking what was the song that uh kind of drawed you into Nicki Minaj. That was one of those songs. Besides Itty Bitty Piggy being like a very iconic song because everybody truly that knew her back in the mixtape days knew her for that. But Can You Hear Me was one of the biggest songs that I kind of like, it was just big for myself, that song. But yo, even before I had heard this song, I had wrote a line. And before I put this pen to my paper, because y'all see it's nothing on it, I had the line, got her on the leash and still can't see the bitch. Oh, hard line, ain't it? Hard line. Like, not to say like a person can't see, but because a bitch can see very well. But what I'm saying is how you have a whole dog, like you dragging this hoe so bad that, not me, the bitch, you dragging the bitch so bad by the leash that you don't see them because they behind you. You dragging them. I got her by the leash and still can't see the bitch. Got these hoes by the leash and still can't see the bitch. Something like that. Anyway, I thought that was a hard bar, so I'll share it with y'all. Yeah. I may put it in this video, but just in case I don't, I do want to tell y'all this. I mentioned that getting the subscribers up, the first check will be gifted to a subscriber. But I also was thinking, if the subscribers subscribe fast and we, get the page monetized, it will be also amazing thing, or if I could gift a subscriber with tickets to see Nicki Minaj. And of course I would do it with after YouTube monetization, but hopefully it would be because I haven't even been to a Nicki Minaj concert, and I always said that if I were to, my first concert would be like concert as far as seeing a celebrity would be Nicki Minaj. So to gift the subscriber, it's kind of like, if y'all made that happen, I would like to gift the subscriber that, if it could happen really fast. Yeah. But anyway, I'm going to try to write something. Teeth aren't yellow. It's just a filter on the gap. But I'm going to try to write something. Yeah, I think I can do it. What time is it now? Yeah, my ancestors was telling me to go ahead. It's after 3:30. It's not 3:40 yet, but it's after 3:30. Anyway, let me try to write something real quick before we get to the rest of the video. Bitch, bring me my tamarind, shaking ass like a tamarind. Shawty graded your test, and it's looking like Fendi Prince. Who else did I pass her? And I hate an ungrateful bitch. 93 on the pump, and press play on my speaker, bitch. Got her by the leash, and still can't see her. They tried to down the queen, but still wanna be her. I said queen instead of queen because I always said that if I became a rapper, right, my stage name would be Kwing, Kwing. And as some of y'all know, that Young and May had just she put Still the Queen, Kween. But anyway, yeah, I'm gonna have to finish this because I put some stuff in there that I think will be cool, especially the part where made a little nigga my ex, and now he biblical. Made a little nigga my ex, and now he biblical. So that's kind of how it's worded. Made a little nigga my ex, and now he biblical. Kind of like referring to Lil Nas X, right? Because he just released his song J Christ. Made a little nigga, cause Lil Nas X, little nigga, my ex, and now he biblical. And I always say that I be channeling my inner Nicki, but maybe she don't like that. Maybe she don't, But I think that I would always show or when it comes to saying that I was inspired by a person, that isn't going to change. And because I am a person that enjoys leading with truth, then that's the truth for who inspired me, Nicki Minaj, when it comes to rapping and creating raps. Now, singing and things like that, I have some, I've always been kind of musically inclined in some way, whether it's been instrumental or vocal, because there's videos speaking about that, and plus this isn't like a vocal coach. Now, who had a vocal coach? I know some people did have some vocal coaches now, but wow, yeah, I'm sharing a lot in this video. Sharing, sharing, everybody sharing, sharing, caring, everybody sharing. I don't know why I thought about that. Yeah. Before we go into speaking about Little Nas X and Jay Christ and Ariana Grande and yes, and I want to say that there was so much more that I recorded in reference to Nicki Minaj's Press Play, but for the reason of like time within this video and not making it super duper long, I'm going to probably allow this to be what it is, and just know that I truly did enjoy the song. I enjoyed the word play with the parts like idiot, and we know that she called idiot Boatson, and you know it sounded like at the end she was saying tutor bitch, and just there was a lot of moments that I truly mentioned in those, like in the longer form, or the I just recorded a lot, and often when I speak about Nicki, I can continue speaking and continue going into not just make it all about her, even though she would probably like it to be that way. And I enjoy talking about her in my videos. I enjoy her creativity and things like that. I just want to say I truly enjoy her as an artist, and she's inspiring for me, as you can see. And yeah, so I know I wanted to also mention that I recorded the parts that you're about to see yesterday, and then I waited because the ancestors were like, hold on, Nicki's releasing music. And so they were telling me to put it, you know, within the video or add it into the video. So that's what I did. So I hope you enjoyed it. I enjoyed making my little rap, and if you want me to finish it, which I probably will finish it, but I don't know if I will record it, you can comment, leave a comment, and remember to interact with the videos. And if you want to subscribe, it's not something you have to do, but if you would like to, you can subscribe to the channel. And if we have enough subscribers to be monetized and get some tickets for the Nicki Minaj concert, then you could possibly be a lucky winner to see that. And all you have to do is subscribe and interact with the video. Until we meet again and to the next part of the video, toodaloo. So Little Nas X and Ariana Grande both released music videos for their singles. You know, Ariana released her video maybe 45 minutes ago. Yes, and Jay Christ was released at 12 a.m. So yeah, just going to kind of skim over some things that I noticed. I just recently rewatched Jay Christ, and what I saw in the video was I saw a dinosaur, and you know, it's kind of like the video was kind of like referencing some things from the Bible and Noah's Ark. So, you know, like the two animals. But when I seen that dinosaur, I was like, okay, just creative. But also, T.S. Madison was in the video. So if you haven't watched the video, go watch the video. I know that T.S. Madison has advocated for Little Nas X. And so to sort of speak on the timbre of the song, I said in a post that he made when he was before the song was released, I said the beat kind of reminded me of Sally Walker. Down the walk, walking down the street. Dun 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 me. Go on, girl, get it, girl. Do your thing. Go on, girl, do your thing. Drop. Anyway, yeah, it kind of reminded me of that beat. I know. Isn't gonna I know. And then Ariana Grande song. Now, I want to say this. With Ariana Grande song, when I first listened to it, it had this light and airy sound to it. Not like airy, but it wasn't like with this song. When I listened to it again, like when I saw the video, because I listened to it first, just the audio, and then when she just released the video, I just watched it. And when I listened to it the second time, it sounded like more of a responding track. It didn't sound like it was vocally there. Don't get me wrong, it was vocally there. But hold on. If you remember, I don't know how many of you have been fans of Pose, the TV show, but kind of like that 90s like dance beat. I had a song. I think it was a Madonna song. But the style of it is kind of like a I don't know if that would be like ballroom, but when they do chasses, like the chasses and stuff, or it kind of like reminded me of, you see how I have on this black, it kind of reminded me of like a unitard. And you know what's funny? I purchased a unitard black top, but I can't wear it. I would go get it to like show it to you guys, to say like, oh yeah, like I actually did purchase it. But I know that I bought it, so it's I bought it small because I was intending on losing some pounds, but you know, in the car, it's not in the cards right now. So she's still thick and luscious and beautiful. Anyway, it kind of had like this Vogue type of feel to it, but not like, it didn't get it outside of the timbre of her of like, it still was like the reminder of Ariana Grande. It still was the reminder of that, but it at the same time, it sounded more of like a response track from her rather than her just truly focusing on the vocals. It sounded like a song of where she actually was just like, I don't know, it checked all of the boxes, but it just seemed more of a song that she just truly focused on making sure all the boxes was checked, if that makes sense. But I will say this, and I don't want people to have a negative thought about what I'm about to say, but I think that per other songs that Ariana has released, this song, it seemed to not be a song that's focused on it being something to just like, even now, I'm remembering Lil Nas' song over Ari's song. It's not one of those songs that it's not like a catchy tune to it, but at the same time it is. Like when I hear it, I'm like, oh yeah, that's Ari. But I want to say this, because I think that people would think that they'd be like, oh, you a problem because you said what you said. But I'm going to say it because I like to lead with truth. I think that it would be a catchy song because it's Ariana Grande, not a catchy song because of it being catchy, but at the same time it is, because I like the style of the song. I like that old type of dun, 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 dun. I don't know how to describe the beat, but her outfit in the music video kind of reminded me of when Rachel Berry was in Glee and she was in Nyada, whatever it was called, the school, and she had to dance. I'm not sure if you would call that like ballroom style dance or what, but it kind of just reminds me of like that old school type of, not jazz either, or maybe so. Is that jazz? I didn't take a lot of jazz classes. Kind of like, yeah, I think those shoes kind of like resemble like jazz style type of shoes. Anyway. Now I'm starting to remember it. And, like, I think the first time I listened to it, my initial thought was, okay, well, I'm listening to it, but it would be a song that could be remembered because it's Ariana Grande. But not like, I think like if a person that wasn't Ariana Grande made the song, it wouldn't be something that I just remembered, right? But I don't think that that's the purpose of the song. Like, it is, but it isn't. You know what? It kind of reminds me of, there's this dance move that on Dance Moms that I would always see them do. They'd be like, when they would like do it across the floor, like coming, like the entrance, they would like do this like, but it was kind of like a jazz step type of feel. That's what it kind of reminds me of. And the stone kind of reminds me of like of Medusa. And it's crazy because I had a video saved about the meaning of Medusa. But getting back on track of the music video, it had the one scenery, and I think that Aria is getting to in that place of, she's making her visuals and things like that, they are it seems dedicated to what she is truly envisioning for it. And kind of like, when I say that, I'm not saying that like, I'm saying that in a way like, Ari is definitely a theater girl. She's a theater girl, and it's starting to show. And it's starting to show that she likes like that old school type of, not like old school, but like the older styles. And I like that too. Like, I mean, we've seen it in what is it, 34 plus 35, where she had is that video? Was that video? Because I don't want to say that. I don't want to say that song because she did a remix to it too. But I think 34 plus 30, where she had the old style type of hairspray, hairdo, and things like that. I think that she's coming into accepting that she likes these things, and within her video it showed. It kind of like resembled like her visually, allowing y'all to see that she likes that type of style, I guess you can say. It's not like she hasn't done it before, because like I said, 34 plus 35, that video, she also had that type of style. But yeah, it was very simplistic. It was to the point, but it kind of had like the judges, and it kind of had like the ballroom scene, or like there were the different body types and things like that. She likes what she likes, and it's kind of like a response. That's why I said it's kind of like a response track. Many people only paid attention to the one line about who cares whose thang-a-lane that she ride. I know that's right, girl. Period. I have a question. Have y'all ever tried to make a song? That shit can be difficult, you know? So I want to say that when I do these reaction videos, sometimes I have to remember that creating a song can be difficult. It isn't always easy, you know? Most of the times, especially when I realized that Ari was speaking about, she had that line in there saying that she's healing from somebody. And when you're trying to create music without writing everything that you're feeling, you know, into the song, like this is kind of like a simplistic way of saying, you know, like, yes, and but I'm healing. And then there are parts in there where she also says, you know, my energy is mine and your energy is yours, you know, I'm healing and this is my energy and I'm not projecting any of the things that I'm feeling onto you. So don't project the things that you're viewing of me and what you think it is onto me, because, you know, I'm healing from somebody. And that's what she's saying in that song, right? And then what I truly, what vocally, when she enters the song, you know, like, that's exactly not the note, but you understand what I'm saying? So when I was saying that it isn't like, I don't want it to sound offensive. Wouldn't want anybody to be offended, right? And again, when I speak of anybody in my videos, the intention is to never be malicious or unkind to any of the beings that I speak about in my videos. But just the beginning, the entrance is very ethereal, I think would be the word. I saw this sand in Dubai that was like luminescent, and it was kind of blue in the nighttime, and that's what it kind of reminds me of. It's like luminescent, I guess you can say. It's kind of like light filled. And so when I say it's light and airy, I mean like it's like this ethereal type of feeling, like a spiritual type of feeling. And I noticed that when I followed Ari on Insta, I saw that she posts things about tarot and things like that. And oftentimes, I mean, even in my own experience, people thought that these things were demonic, and you know, this made, you know, people like ungodly like. But I think that, anyway, to not get too deep into that, you know, I know that she would probably enjoy me to speak about those things. But I think that when you experience yourself and, you know, when you are at the front line, like, think about it this way. People or celebs, they are within the media. So it's kind of like when they look at the media, it's just like, I have to open up my media today and see myself. And yeah. And of course, people, as a celeb, people are going to perceive you a certain way. But it's like, if I wanna please a lot of men, y'all little hussy whores, y'all mind y'all business. 'Cause period. Why y'all worried? Period. That's what she, period. I want to say she also has her makeup line, so she's kind of like, she's doing the things that she's wanting to do. I noticed that also within the video, she doesn't turn to stone until the sun appears, and, you know, after the curtains drape. But I'm not sure how, or her vision for that. I'm not sure about what that visually means for her, and I haven't really made a connection for what it means for me, except for like a reference to vampirism, but also there is something about like night and day and the duality of like yin and yang, and that's the only thing that I could think of, so I would kind of have to rewatch it. But anyway, yeah. Yo, I wanted to say this because this is very important. I haven't really seen her be is like, this is a lot of movement for Ari in a video, and I'm liking that. She is moving in this video. It's not a whole bunch, but it's enough. It's visually appealing. It's pleasing. It's pleasing to the sights. I was like, yes. And give it up in your chest. And dun 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 dun. And many of you may know from previous videos that I identify as a medium. I also identify as the divine feminine within the collective of other divine feminine beings on the twin flame journey. And if you don't know what that means, there are videos on this channel. Anyway, I want to say that I have had certain things that I have received either clairvoyantly or clairaudiently that I like saw referenced in the video. Like, for example, I saw something about Noah's Ark, and I wasn't sure if it was about the series Noah's Ark that is on Paramount Plus, or if it was a reference to the Bible. But I also kind of was seeing visions of that. It's something, it's like a movie about Christ and Jesus is like sacrificed on the cross. Anyway, a lot of people think that Lil Nas X is controversial for the way that he involves Christ within what he is doing. And because I saw the chakras on a book in his video industry baby, right? And I've just become aware that I also, the reason I didn't really speak a whole lot about Lil Nas X, at least I don't think I did, because I could have said a lot. I had a video where I already spoke about his snippet, where he kind of did like it was kind of a ballad sounding song, right? Well, anyway, I think I mentioned in that video, I'm sure that I mentioned that it's kind of like a birthing of a new him, like, him like truly being authentic to what he believes spirit is to him, or what he believes Christianity is to him. So I think that when people are on a spiritual path, sometimes they either take the Christian route, or they take the spiritual route. But all forms of spirituality have a message that allows us to understand where we are in our journey and how to move forward in a loving and enlightened way, I guess you can say, to say it in a understandable way, I guess. Hopefully that made sense because I was kind of like jumbling the words. Because this is what I'm noticing. There are things that are references to Christianity, but on the other hand there are, or not on the other hand, but on the other side of that there are also references to spirituality. And it's kind of like it can be confusing for some people because some people think that he's doing it to make like to be m- mocking Jesus. But I think that there's a deeper underlining to it because when you become aware of spirituality, you become aware of, and I saw this on a movie, and how they say um, religion separates, whereas spirituality brings people together in the thought of a belief.
I thought you weren't religious, Ratty.
Spirituality is not religion. Religion divides you. Belief in something you must.
Spirituality is the belief of something. Like with religion, you have different types of religion. And with spirituality is like basically the belief that there is something that created us. There is something that, we are all like a collective conscious. But anyway, not to get so far deep into that rabbit hole, I think that there's, he has a lot of imagery to kind of show people the way that he thinks. But I think that people focus on they focus on certain things and make it problematic when it's a deeper spiritual meaning that I think he is trying to convey. And a lot of times when I watch videos and I notice certain things, I'm like, oh wow, I wonder do they mean this by doing that in that part, or doing this. Because right now when I'm saying the stairway to heaven, and I want to say this, I saw some imagery of that episode of Tom and Jerry where Tom is like having a nightmare in like the heaven staircase or whatever. If you remember, you probably remember. Anyway, in Lil Nas X's video, I noticed that he has like some public figures that look like the actual, like the Obama lookalike, and who else did he have? Because the Obama lookalike was probably like the one that was like closest, but he has the Michael Jackson lookalike. Probably these are probably people that he admires. Who else was that? Oprah that he had, but it kind of seemed like a older version of Oprah. But I think that here's the thing about people having certain visuals within their songs, because they have these things so that we can kind of create what it means for ourselves as the viewer. Because this is what I can kind of close this video out with. There's a quote or a meme, I guess it would be more of a quote, that says nothing that is seen by the observer goes unaffected. And for you that know what that means, you know what that means, like, great. But for you that do not know what that means, I don't want to ruin the journey of you understanding what it means. But yeah, we're all having different understandings of what we view the world as. And many of you probably have heard, our thoughts, feelings, and emotions create the reality. And that's what we are experiencing in this reality. So yeah. I think if we could be open to trying to understand how people or experiencing their experience, we could have a much more balanced experience, or like there could be more light that could be shined on those dark thoughts that we have towards certain people, because people are just indifferent. This is something also that I've heard, and we can fully like close it on this. People love from their level of consciousness. Simple as that. I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you didn't, that's okay. Because you can watch another video and see if you like that video. And then if you don't, you can watch another video, and so forth. And if you just don't like the videos, then you can go to someone else's channel. That's okay too. Because we are all human and we all like certain things. But anyway, don't forget to subscribe so that you can possibly win some money. And if you don't subscribe, that's okay too. Interact with the video, like, comment, and subscribe. All of those things. And to Ariana and Lil Nas X, great job. Toodaloo, I love you.
Monset, Patty chain. It's a Mac fact, I'm in a black back. We never lack with that strap. I'ma drive through, but if we back, it's gon' clap, and that's that. I never tap if I don't like a hoe. You act like you like it though. Never backtrack if I ain't fucking with you. Can't sit with us, but you might go. All my pretty bitches, house of ditty bitches, got a milli bitches on go. Those silly bitches, I'm Achilles bitches. Yo, pop, who the fuck wants smoke? Keep it real.